Chapter 10 Return to Parodia. Tag and his friends were suddenly sliding down a twisty see-through tunnel. Lots of different colors whizzed past red, orange, blue, green, and purple. Wow! Tag yelled. Woohoo! Scarlet cried in front of him. This is much fun! Blaze shouted. Cole made a moaning sound behind Tig. I feel sick, he said. Tig didn't feel so good either. His tummy felt wobbly and his head felt dizzy. He could see through the tunnel walls. Tig shivered as they passed over twisted thorn bushes. The Shadowlands, Claw whispered behind him. They traveled quickly and before long, beautiful blue water sparkled below them. I see the Nixit, Blaze called. They waved as they sped past the lullaby lake, but the Nixit couldn't see them. They zoomed on, sliding through the tunnel. The air became cold. His breath puffed up in clouds in front of him. All around, everything was bright white. Something shimmered and sparkled ahead. The crystal caverns, they thought. A buzzing noise surrounded them, and Tig knew where they were heading past next. Grumblebees, Tig laughed. The grumblebees swarmed around the meadow filled with flowers. They were playing with two large bears. In the distance, Tig could see the whispering oak. We must almost be home, it thought. The air warmed again as they traveled over the waves of Blue Bay until they saw a small island with a volcano on it. Fire Island, Scarlet shouted. The tunnel is taking us back to where we started. They opened his beak to speak when he suddenly flew out of the tunnel. He landed in a pile of soft sand. We are home, Scarlet yelled. She brushed the sand from her. We are finally home, almost home, Scarlet said. He picked up a sack that Tig couldn't see before. We are in Parodia, but we still need to return to Belarus. I have to finish what I started. Tig frowned. What do you mean? He asked. Low didn't answer. He took the sky, headed toward the Belarus. Scarlet jumped onto Blaze's back and they flew off after him. Come on, Scarlet shouted. Tig followed his friend. He was excited to get home and to see Gray again, but something felt wrong. He wasn't sure why, but he had a feeling deep in his tummy. Bad feeling deep in his tummy. Was it a mistake to come back to Parodia? He wondered. Chapter 11 The Owls of Valar. They flew closer and closer to Belarus. The closer they flew, the more fluttery Tig's tummy felt. The air was fresh and sweet. He could hear a stream twinkling in the distance, and his heart felt full. He was home. Tig and Blaze landed beside Claude at the edge of the trees. Scarlet looked even more excited to be home than Tig. She hopped from foot to foot with a huge grin on her face. A loud noise filled in the air. Ta-da! Ta-da! It was the Owls of Valar horns. They are welcoming us home. Tig called to his friends. Look, Blaze said. She pointed to the sky. The Owls of Valar swooped down over the trees, led by Maximus. They were wearing their shiny armor, and they held sharp swords and shields. With them was Gray, their leader. Gray landed in front of Tig. Tig gave him a huge smile, but Gray didn't smile back. Tig, Scarlet, Blaze, Maximus shouted. Move behind me. Tig frowned at Scarlet. She looked just as confused as did. What's wrong, Gray? Tig asked. Gray pointed a wing at Claw, who stood beside them. You are banished from Belarus, Thorn, Gray said. Leave errands. It's okay, Tig started. He's not Thorn. His Claw looked Tig and an evil grin stretched across his face. Gray is right, Claw said, looking directly at Tig. I'm Thorn. Chapter 12 Betrayed? The vulture laughed a horrible, cruel laugh. No, cried Scarlet. Yes, Thorn said. I followed you through the portal into the Cloud Kingdom. I knew I couldn't reach the land of fire hawks without you. So I pretended I was Claw. You took my shadow from me, and now I have taken something for you. He reached into his sack and pulled out a firehawk egg. A stolen firehawk egg. Oh, firehawk eggs are magical in some way. This egg will help me get me evil powers back. Are you there? Helped me do it. And you three helped me do it. He gave them a slow, twisted smile. We trust you, Blaze shouted. Her feathers lit up one by one, and she held out a glowing fireball. Give us the egg back, Teg said. Please. Vulture frowned. I told you. I'm not Claw. I'm Thorn. Teg took a step closer to Thorn. Why did you help us? Teg asked. You saved us from the Cocoa Dragon. You saved Scarla from the poisoned flower. You helped Blaze find our family and us to find a way home. Thorn shook his head. I need you to trust me so I could get the egg. That's all. Scarla stood beside Teg. You didn't have to save me though. She said, you didn't need me in order to find the egg. Blaze lowered the fireball. You're our friend, she said sadly. Gray held up his sword. Thorn is nobody's friend. Owls of Valor, attack! Gray and the Owls of Valor swooped toward Thorn. Scarla, Blaze, let's attack. What should we do? They asked. I don't want to hurt friend, Blaze said. He's not our friend anymore, and we have to get the egg back, Teg said. He pulled out his dagger and ran at Thorn. Thorn glared at Teg. Swirling back, smoke circled him, and puff, he was gone. Chapter 13. The stolen egg. Where did Thorn go? Asked Teg. He's probably on his way back to Shadowlands, Scarla replied. Blaze nodded. You're correct, Grace said, but Thorn is dangerous. I'll send you my Owls of Valor to find him and the egg. Teg lowered his head. He tricked us, he said. We thought he was our friend. It is our responsibility to make it right and get the egg back. Scarla patted Teg's wing. I don't think he was tricking us all the time, she said. I think Thorn didn't want to be our friend. Blaze went gray. Let us go after him, she said. I know we can get the egg back, and I'll return it to my home. Gray's eyes widened. You found your family? He asked. Blaze smiled. I found my mother in the land of the Firehawks, and Blaze is the first Firehawk's egg to open a permanent portal. Scarla did. Gray's eyes grew even wider. There's a lot you need to tell me, he said, but for now, we must get the egg back. Miss Moss, the captain of the Owls of Valor, stepped forward. We are ready to fight Thorn, he said. He held up his sword and shield. Please, Gray, Teg said, let us go alone first and see if we can get the egg. Gray looked at Teg, Scarla, and Blaze. You three have been a long journey, Gray said. You must be tired, but you have also done things that no other creature in the woods could do. You have been braver than I thought you could be, Maximus said, admitted. If you think you can get the egg back from Thorn, then I trust you. Gray continued. I'll give you a head start. But if you fail, the Owls of Valor will destroy Thorn once and for all. Teg gulped, then nodded. He didn't know how they were going to get the egg back or how much evil magic Thorn still had. But he knew they had to try. Teg looked at his friends. Are you ready for one last adventure? He asked them. Scarla grinned and held out his slingshots. Blaze lit up her feathers and sent out hundreds of tiny glowing fireballs into the sky. Let's go that egg back, Teg said. Chapter 14. Second chances. The friends flew quickly to the Shadowlands. They landed in a small clearing that was surrounded by thorny bushes. The ground was gray and dusty, and everything was brown. Tag pulled out his dagger, and Scarlet held up a slingshot. Blaze looked to the sky for tiger bats, but it was empty. They heard a rustle coming from the bushes. Tag spun around and held his dagger tightly. I know you're there, Thorn, they called. I have no army, Thorn said as he came out of the bushes. My speech left when you destroyed my shadow. Is that why you stole the egg? Blaze asked. To get your shadow back? Tig and Scarlet looked at each other. They lowered their weapons. Thorn looked at Blaze. The shadow was always there for me, he said. What about your species? Scarlet said. Thorn looked said, my species were only under my spell. Just then, Tag realized something. The shadow was your only friend, he said. Thorn nodded. But we are your friends, Scarlet said. You don't have to be evil anymore, Blaze added. She stepped closer. We are still your friends, Thorn, Tag told him. But you have to give us the egg. Thorn turned to Scarlet, Tag, and Blaze. Slowly, he started to smile. Ta-da! Ta-da! Tag looked to the sky. Hundreds of owls of Valar swooped down, led by Maximus and Gray. Do you have the egg? Gray asked Tag. Tag sadly shook his head. Please, he said, turning to Thorn and holding out his wing. I'm sorry, Tag, but we can't let Thorn destroy Perodia. Gray said. Thorn has changed, Blaze cried. He's not evil vulture he used to be. Thorn lifted his wings. Dark smoke began to twirl around him. Gray will always see me as the enemy, Thorn said. Out of Valar, Gray called. Attack! Chapter 14. The new Owls of Valar. No! Cried Stag. He jumped in front of Thorn and faced Gray and the Owls of Valar. Scarlet offered to join him, and Blaze did the same. Thorn did lots of bad things, but he has done things too. He saved us in the Cloud Kingdom, all of us, and we would never have found Blaze's family with his help. He deserves another chance, Tag said. He was banished from Perodia, Gray replied. He knew what would happen if he returned. We don't need to fight again, Tag said. There is another way. He pulled the Ember Stone from his stick. It glowed with magic. Tag looked at Scarlet and Blaze, and they both nodded. You can have the Ember Stone, Tag called on, if you return the egg. What are you doing, Tag? Gray cried. Thorn's eyes grew wide. Why did you give me the stone after I tricked you? He asked. Show them that you're good, Thorn. Do the right thing, Tag said. He handed Thorn the Ember Stone. Tag held his breath. Thorn lifts the stone. Light shoots out of it in all directions. Suddenly, colorful flowers sprouted from the thorny bushes all around them. Green plants grew out of the ground, and yellow butterflies floated in the air above. It's beautiful, Blaze said. Thorn smiled. It is, he replied. He turned to Gray. I'm sorry, I don't want to be the evil Thorn anymore. If you let me stay in the Perodia, I'll be Claw and use the magic only for good. He handed Blaze the egg. Gray nodded once at Claw. If you continue to do the goods, then you may stay. He then returned to Tag and Scarlet. They gulped. Gray was very serious. But he put his wing on Tag's shoulder. Tag, you have shown that even the smallest owl can be strong and brave, Gray said. He pulled out a golden medal and put it around Tag's neck. You are now an owl of Valar. Tag, Maximus yelled, you are to report to me in the morning for training. Don't be late. Tag grinned and Maximus gave a small smile back. Tag didn't think he had ever been so happy in his life. He felt all warm and fuzzy inside. Scarlet and Blaze cheered. Scarlet, Gray continued, you're fearless and clever. You may not be an owl, but I invite you to also become an owl of valor. He placed the medal around Scarlet's neck. Scarlet gasped. Really? She said. She did a big flip in the air. Blaze, Grace said, you'll be a great leader one day. Please invite Tala and other Firehawks to visit us soon. Thank you, Gray. Blaze smiled. Gray raised the wings to the sky. Before you head home, Blaze, let us have a feast, he shouted, to celebrate our new hours of valor. Then Gray leaned down and quietly spoke to Tag. You have come so far, Tag. I'm very proud of you, he said, then flew away. The hours of valor followed. Scarlet and Blaze closed in front of Shadow's lands. Tag smiled. You still have this, Claw said, handing Tag and the embossed stone. I don't need it anymore. Tag shook Claw's wing. Then he pulled Claw, Scarlet, and Blaze into a big hug. I can't wait for our next adventure, Tag whispered to his best friends.